the fact is, for 5 days, watching a game of cricket may not prove as attractive. Ahmedabad yesterday was a holiday for Gujarat, and yet you didn't have a full house for a test match between India and England. Do you believe simply, let's be honest, that test cricket 10 years from now, because we are looking at what next in this summit, 10 years from now there will be no test cricket and there will be only T20 cricket, or there will be very little test cricket and there will be mainly T20 cricket?
If I take on from what I said about, more money has brought in more players to play, and more players are staying on with the game. If you look at what you said, 2020, there are many people who are ready to watch 2020 cricket now. Kids want to play that sort of a game. Test cricket is only played at the test level. Before I played my first test match, I had only played 2 games in my life of 5 days, a tenure of 5 days. Kids, even in olden days, even in Paji, when Paji was growing up, I don't think he must have ever played a 5-day game before he played a test match. A test match is, like he said, is the ultimate of cricket. 2020 is like the rock bottom. I mean, you start from there. It doesn't mean, I don't look at it as either you will have this or you will have that. Getting to the second stage, how will you get people back and, to watch? I think what has changed is a lot of people look at this game of cricket in numbers only now. Maybe in the last 10, 20 years, the commentators, the pundits who've been talking about cricket, very rarely do you see, this morning, what was there to watch? People are not, I would have wanted to watch, how Pujara goes on from 98, what he's going to do. There were stories about each game of cricket. Test cricket, if you go into olden days, nobody will remember who scored 100, how many hundreds were scored, how many wickets were taken. This is all the modern day era. With you and me on television, we make programs, there are numbers, there are graphics that are put up, but there are no stories told. Test cricket, every match has a story. There was a pitch, how you played on that pitch mattered. It didn't matter whether you got a double 100 or not. Sometimes, the greatest innings that I've heard from all the greats has been 97 by Vishwanath in Chepauk. So, that wasn't even 100, but that was a story. There is a whole story that goes with it. So you go and watch the player, the event, the moment, and how you, let me put it, the game of cricket is not about numbers. Unfortunately, it's become numbers. The game of cricket was about an individual, a batsman and a bowler and 11 fielders there. What is happening at that particular moment? Okay. There's no storytelling anymore. It's all about numbers. So who wants to watch the numbers? You get an update on your phone, India's 140 for 4. Or, it's the same. There's no story on test cricket. If you want people to watch this game, you've got to find something that interests them. And maybe people who've never played the game don't know what the interest is.
Fair enough. And maybe find characters. And characters don't come across, like Kapil Dev don't sort of come across every day.
I think दादा-दादी की stories चाहिए. नहीं, why पुराने time में दादा-दादी की story सुनाओगे तो बच्चा याद रखता है. I think very rightly, अगर आप story, if there is no story, like you said about your father, it's a beautiful story. Do we have stories? Now we talk about how much he earned. That's the story.
Let me ask Suresh. Suresh,
can I if I can make just one more point. Yes. When you say Kapil Dev took the country by storm. Cricket was played even before that. Why did Kapil Dev become Kapil Dev? Because he played the game the way he knew how to play rather than somebody else. So there was a new story. So every person who comes to play the game brings in a new way of looking at that game. And unless you're ready to appreciate each individual who's coming in the next generation, there'll be nothing to look forward. So all that we are looking forward, or all that you'll look at the end of the day in a test match, is what the score is, how many runs somebody scored, rather than saying what role somebody has played in that particular.
Let me just ask Suresh. Suresh, is it true that I'm told that in the olden days, and Kapil Dev will bear this out, that after the game you had a lot of drinks,